brick building in the center to your right, this was the heart of Savannah at one time. The building was known as the Cotton Exchange. And the Cotton Exchange, this is where money was made, money was lost. A lot of the beautiful homes you'll see throughout Savannah today, they were built with money that came out of the Cotton Exchange. This is where the price for the world's cotton was set at daily. It's now Masonic Lodge, and it's the oldest Masonic Lodge in the state of Georgia. We're going to be making a right back out on Bay Street. And if you look to your right, once again, out in front of the Cotton Exchange, the creature spitting the water, that's called the griffin. And the griffin was a mythological creature, part lion and part eagle. It was used much like a good restaurant. Coming up to the right is the U.S. Post Office and Courthouse. It's built out of different marbles. They're quarried here in Georgia. And if you look up at the very top of the courthouse, you can see samples of those different types of marbles in the little circles. The arch is over the window on the bottom level. That design is called the dart and egg look, and it stands for life and death. The egg stands for life, the dart stands for death. The architect of the courthouse was John Norris. To your left, across the square in the far left-hand corner, is that big boulder. It was buried on Stone Mountain, but it's also a monument that's been dedicated to Tamachichi. And Tamachichi was the Miko, or the chief for the Yamacraw Indians that were here on the bluff when Oglethorpe first arrived. Well, instead of Tamachichi and Mr. Oglethorpe arguing and fighting, they got along beautifully, and Tamachichi is now known as co-founder of the colony. The King of England was so impressed with him that he invited him, his wife Sanuki, their nephew Tunahawi, and several other Yamacraw Indians. And she died in 1827. In my opinion, she was a very talented woman. A woman beyond her years, but look at only your day. She did fine china painting, artwork, ironwork, carving, sculpting, and most of the original work I'm speaking of, it is located inside of the house. The last trolley, the European trolley that comes through here at 4:30. If you're going to go inside, if you look up the little green coupon sheet that you have, the third ticket at the bottom, that's a free admission ticket to the Julie Gordon birthplace. And we're going to make our designated stop here. So if there is someone that would like to do some art, feel free to do so.
Oh, just a little one.
All right, y'all back?
We missed the last one.